Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the Fair Act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Thursday. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life or keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. My day ones, twos, and threes. And my new people that's coming in that heard me say this. Did I not tell y'all when I did the numbers that it's a possibility that Tory was going to be pardoned? Didn't I tell y'all this? Well, word on the street is allegedly, they are pushing real hard for this. And it's a possibility that he will be out. Behind the scenes, people that's close to Trump in this whole situation, there are talks going on right now for the free Tory. Word on the street, y'all. A word on the street. And I'm going to tell y'all this. This guy, remember when I told y'all the other day when I did the video and I said that... Don't be surprised if that person that came out and said that this guy was in a visiting room with his wife and Tory was flirting with his wife. This is why he, attacked him. Remember when I told y'all, don't be surprised if that was a lie? Well, we're finding out now that that was a lie. What made me think it was a lie in the first place was he's in there for life. This guy is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Who in the world is don't stand by him and not be in a relationship with somebody else? I'm just saying, y'all. Even if he had a wife, she probably gone. Ain't nobody about to stand by somebody that's in there for the rest of their life and just put their life on hold like that. And running back and forth to go visit them like that. That is some women out here that's lonely. But I'm just saying, y'all, look at this guy. He look crazed. Okay? He just said himself that him and Tory was like talking. They was like kind of friendly with each other. Now something went wrong and he was attacked. Some people saying there's a video of Tory out there. Some people saying that video is fake. I don't know if it's fake or not, y'all. I'm just be completely honest with y'all. But what I do believe is, and what seems like it is clear, but this is my opinion only, okay? This was a hit. This was a hit, and for somebody to come out and lie and make up a whole story about he was flirting with this guy's wife, that tells you that they were trying to already put an alibi in there. Not an alibi, but an excuse to why that he did it, to put the any kind of guilt off from anybody that Tory was beefing with on the streets. Okay, y'all. That tells me that. There's more to this than meets the eye. These two guys aren't enemies. Now, I know people say, oh, stuff like this happens all the time, but the timing is weird. Especially when this guy that was in a car and everybody was, security or whoever this guy is, came out and said that Tory didn't do it. According to, a female that was in a car with him. She was the one that did it. Which makes sense to why Tory's fingerprints was not on that weapon. Y'all, this is getting weirder by the day. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Something is definitely a brewing in this whole situation. Okay, y'all? Something is a brewing. Now, I want to talk about something else. Not only the fact that Tory got attacked and all of this stuff, but before Tory went in that jail, he was allegedly offered a record deal to sign with Roc Nation. And he turned it down. And all mysteriously, this female that Jay-Z been kind of managing at first, he was just Megan's manager. And I knew it was something up when she was signed to, Jay Prince them and this other 300, whoever these other people are. And I think it's 300 now. And Jay-Z called himself helping her get out of the contract. And something told me then, I was like, I wonder is he trying to help her get out of the contract to not just manage her, but to sign her. Either he was going to sign her or his wife was going to sign her. Because he even had Beyonce doing little stuff with Megan. But the crazy part about it, when she did any kind of appearances, allegedly, that's what I heard, y'all, I'm going to say allegedly. When she did any kind of appearances with Beyonce, she didn't get paid for it, but Beyonce did. I knew then that they were using Megan. I knew then that they had bigger plans for her. Okay, y'all? And now there is something else a brewing. Now, I want y'all to think about these two, because these two, we haven't really been seeing them together or hearing anything about them. They've been kind of distant from each other ever since Dolph, to be honest with y'all. And y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all have heard anything about these two being around each other and kicking in and this and that and this, because ever since Dolph was taken out, these two right here have parted ways. Since it got hot, he haven't been around him. And at first they were yin and yang. At first. But now they're not. Allegedly. And not only are they not being around each other like that anymore. Okay? Everybody say that every time the pressure comes. Jay-Z be your buddy until the pressure comes. And then when that pressure comes, he back away from you. This is what the rumor has been going on for a while about Jay-Z. He act like he buddies with people. And then it get hot. And then he run and hide. And act like he had nothing to do with nothing. Okay, y'all? Not only is these two acting weird, but their artists are now acting weird against each other. Okay, y'all? I don't know if y'all been keeping up. But these two right here have been beefing. And you know who set it off? Glorilla. She called herself, posted up something. And whatever she posted or retweeted or whatever she put up, it had something about Tory on it. One of Tory's songs was on the tweet that she posted up. As if she was, cool with Tory or his music or whatever. And they've been trying to act like they're friends in the public eye. Well, I guess the word got back to Megan for what Glorilla did and what she posted up about, and posted up one of Tory's songs. And Glorilla not Glorilla, but Megan Thee Stallion unfollowed Glorilla. Okay, y'all, I told y'all something is a brewing right now. And I was like, well, maybe this is a fake beef. When I first started thinking about this, I was like, and I said this in one of my videos, probably on this page or my other page, but I said this in one of my videos. I said, do Glorilla have any new music coming out? Because all of a sudden, not only is her name popping again with this whole Angela Simmons and Yo Gotti mess situation. Okay, y'all? They saying she broke up Angela Simmons and this and that and this. She ain't broke up nothing. That wasn't going to work in the first place. And word on the street is he was already messing with Glorilla before Angela. So to be honest with y'all, she had him first. Glorilla had Yo Gotti before Angela did. Okay? And it seems weird saying this because both of these females seem like messing with Yo Gotti would be beneath them. I'm just saying. He got money, but I'm just saying. Lame and looks wise. Who wants that big head? You know what I'm saying, y'all? But it is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. I guess when you were driving around all these expensive cars and got money like that, some women think you look good. Or they pretend you do. It ain't all about looks, though, y'all. It's about how Yo Gotti them do people. How they don't like to share the spotlight, stuff like that. That's what would be the turn off for me. But that big forehead too, okay, y'all? It is humongous, all right? Her name been ringing around with that, Glorilla. Now Glorilla is beefing with Megan. And I'm like, do she have new music coming out and this and that? And I left it in the comment section. Well, I ran across a video and probably a news post or something, news report post. And they say Glorilla is coming out with some new music. She got an album she about to release, y'all. They say she have an album coming out. So that made me think, is her and Megan, this whole thing is, fake. The whole thing probably fake. So I'm kind of on the fence about this whole situation, but at the same time, we see right now that Megan is not going to make it as far as her career. Her career is on a downward spiral as of now. And the reason why I say this is because, okay, y'all, she just signed with Roc Nation. And everybody that signed with Roc Nation don't do too good. The only person that did good with Roc Nation was Rihanna. And the only reason why she did good was not because she signed with Roc Nation, but because of the fact that she left Roc Nation. Not saying she left the label, but she haven't been doing no music for them in a long time. And the reason why she haven't been doing no music is because, you remember that song, Be Better Have My Money? They were messing with her money. And she started just getting into, side hustles and making money more off of that than she was dealing with Jay-Z in this record label with him and Beyonce. I want y'all to think about Chloe Bailey and her sister that signed with Beyonce. Where are their careers right now? If it wasn't for Chloe and her sister getting into acting, they wouldn't be making money like that. They're not making money off of their music anymore. They're making money off of acting. Doing movies, y'all. Everybody that's attached to Beyonce and Jay-Z's career don't go anywhere. It don't. They're pushing the Blue Ivy and that little girl right now more than they're pushing their artists that really have talent. It's all about their family. They are not really trying to push nobody else. They're trying to keep that money going in their family. And I don't understand why people still signing with them. That was the dumbest thing that Megan could have done. That was the stupidest thing. Now, I know she's up for some type of fashion award right now. They're about to give her a fashion award because they like to pass out these fake awards to their artists because they want the world to think that they're the best and them to have those plaques. There's no way in the world that when people first come out that signs with certain people, they're getting all of these awards that they don't deserve. Even when Glorilla first came out and she hit the scene, it was just too fast. It was too fast how they were just loading her up on all of these awards, which lets you know that there were people in that, I'm just saying, on that board that make decisions to give stuff to who they want to give it to. And this is why the industry been so one-sided for a very long time. For a very long time. So this is why I say I'm not sure about the beef. It could be because a lot of people if you be up under somebody that is jealous of somebody else, if you approve of being friends with somebody that gets jealous of somebody else and want to take them out because they won't sign with them, I told y'all birds of a feather flock together. You are the company that you keep. This is why some people in the industry is with certain people in the industry because they're just alike. Glorilla signed with Yo Gotti. She the one that started this beef. Is she just like him? Is she jealous? Did she use Megan them to help push her to the top and now she's coming for her? It ain't no telling. Or like I said, this could be something they conjured up so that they can pump their names back up. Because, like I said, all publicity to them is good publicity, even if it's bad. Okay, y'all? But watch and see, don't Megan fall off. Outside of this fashion award or something that she's about to get over some type of clothing line she got on. I think it's some kind of swimsuit line or something. She's about to get an award or something for that. Outside of that, is her career going to go any further after signing with Jay-Z? Y'all, I'm just asking the question. Right now, Megan is jumping on and off social media trying to prove that she was propelled by Tory. Because fans are coming for her right now. The whispers are getting louder and louder, and everybody is calling her a liar. Oh, what happened to Tory? And ever since that he got attacked, people have started hating her even more. Now, I don't know if it happened or not. I wasn't there. But I do believe that Tory should have testified. And a lot of people was running around talking about Tory said that he didn't want a woman to go to prison and this and that because somebody has family with the prison. And he didn't want somebody to go to prison, so he just didn't say anything to defend these women. I don't care. I wouldn't have put myself in prison just to save somebody else. Ain't no way in the world I would have did that. And they're saying that he went to prison and defended a woman so she wouldn't be away from her children. So he took the fall. But even what I'm hearing is even if Tory didn't propel Megan or not, the fact that the weapon was in his presence, he could get in trouble because he wasn't supposed to be around the weapon. But there was other people in the car. You had, I think, security, or was it a driver? Who's to say it was Tory's weapon? I'm just asking y'all. Excuse me. Who's to say it was his, y'all? I'm just saying. That could have easily been any one of the other people in that car's weapon. Unless it was everybody specifically said it was Tory. But word on the street, the female had it in her hand first, and he knocked it out of her hand to stop her from hitting that Megan, because they were arguing over them going with the same men. So they was basically backdooring each other, going with each other guys. That's what that allegedly argument was about, of why that started, and she got hit up. It was outside dancing on glass. Y'all, I don't know what to say about the situation, but all I can say is something is a brewing. If this is not a fake beef, something is definitely a brewing. Something is coming. And it's coming with vengeance. Okay, y'all? Amber Rose has taken upon herself, and she is like a spokesperson now for the presidency and everything. You know, she was backing Trump through the whole election time and all of that stuff. The fact that she's so close to Trump and his wife, and she is coming forth now pushing for Tory to free Tory. Yes, y'all, Amber Rose is coming out talking about free Tory, and she is on a mission to get him out of there. The fact that she's so close to Trump, y'all think that Tory is not going to get out of there. I told y'all it was in the numbers. And I'm going to try to find that video and put it at the end of this video so you all can see when I did those numbers on it. But the whispers is getting louder. Like, even people was coming in the comment section like, Miss Lowdown, you sure said it. I didn't say it, but I mean, I said it, but it didn't come from me. It came from the numbers. And I wonder why, is this why some people are scared of those numbers? Because everything that those numbers say, the majority of it, I can say 98% of the time, is true. It comes true, y'all. And yesterday, people was like, is he going to let Puffy out? I hope not. I don't think so. I doubt it very serious. Because he let NBA Youngboy off the hook. He pardoned him. So they can't even, none of, I guess all of that stuff that he was charged with in probation and this and that and this, all of that stuff was swipe clean from my understanding if you're pardoned. So he can start from fresh right now. NBA Youngboy. And then Larry Hoover. That's his name. Be Larry Hoover, y'all. Larry Hoover yesterday Trump commuted his federal life in sentence. Word on the street. Now they're saying that he still have the state stuff to deal with. But it's a possibility that he can be released early on parole. He's been in there, what, 50? I don't even know how many years. Let me look it up, y'all. How long has he been in jail? Because I think they said 50 years or something like that. So he was, let me see, convicted in 1973, 52 years ago, serving a 200-year state prison. Ooh, Lord. In 1997, he was also sentenced to 3 additional life terms. Oh, Lord. They really wanted to keep him out of the streets. In federal prison for racketeering. These federal sentences has now been commuted by President Trump. So now, word on the street, and allegedly, Larry Hoover is about to be transported back to Chicago. That's what I heard, y'all. And it's a possibility that there ain't no possibility. They're already working on, I think the governor and all of this stuff, they're already working on, or whoever's in charge in Chicago that handles this type of stuff, a parole for him. They're saying that his life has been changed around. That's what I heard, y'all. And this is what I heard. And I'm like, whoa, this is getting serious now, y'all. This is getting serious. This man is about to possibly come home. And it's a lot of people that still want him to stay in there. You know, if you do a crime, I'm a firm believer in, sorry about that, y'all. I am a firm believer in people being punished about whatever. But I'm going to say this. 52 years in prison is a long time. And I think by now he has paid for the crime that he committed. I'm just saying. That's a long time. This is an old man now, y'all. And I really don't see them making him just stay in there any longer. Let him enjoy his life a little bit. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Let him enjoy his life some. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm trying to get the picture back up. And I don't know why it's not coming up. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let him enjoy his life some. They say he's a changed man. And he did, and I know people going to say, oh, he denounced his street association. That was just so he can get out early or whatever. But what if he has? What if he has changed his life to the point where he saw what that street life got him? What if he is at the point right now where he just want to spend his last days or whatever time he got left with his family. Now, on the other hand, I heard some more stuff about Larry Hoover. And that if he gets out, that Jay Prince may be going in. Because the word on the street is Jay Prince played a part. I don't know how, when, where, and why. But word on the street is, he played a part, and has played parts. I wouldn't know because I don't be around him, but and certain people being locked up and set up and this and that and this, and him staying out here. A lot of people, I've heard rumors about him being informants and all kind of stuff. So I don't know. It got to be something that him and his sons can go around and do all kind of stuff, and they stay off the street. They set up a major celebrity. A major celebrity. Takeoff is a major celebrity. And he's just the one of the people amongst many, allegedly. Look what happened to Duke the Jeweler. These are just two cases. What about everybody else that it got taken out around them that probably wouldn't pay them, that was extorting and all kind of stuff? Or somebody paid them to take out? What about all of them, y'all? So, how do they keep slipping by? Get away with bullying and extortion? I mean, they just took in, what's his name? Big U. And word on the street is the same thing that Big U was doing out here. It's the same thing that Mob Taz has been doing for years. He did it with his artists and everything. Extorting them, all kind of stuff. Had them signed up to a lifetime contract. It didn't even have an ending to it. Poor little Bushwick Bill had to take him to court, y'all. Just to get out of a contract that never had a date to end on it. What type of mess is that? So, when I say it's time to free this man, it is. 52 years behind bars is enough. Let this man out of there. And if they want to keep him on papers for a while, keep him on papers. Just in case he do anything or you get suspicious of anything. Put him back in there. But give him a chance. Give him a chance to get out of there and spend some time with his family, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think about the whole situation. And some people is saying that this is what I'm hearing. Some people saying he might not get out. That's just Loris's time, and state now still got a bunch of years on him. Some people saying he is coming home. But either way I go, a lot of people got their fingers crossed for him. And like I said, 52 years is well over enough for, a punishment for him. He was young then. He had time to sit for a long time and realize the things that he did. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section about the whole situation. Everything. From this mess with Tory now and all of this mess, do y'all think that this was a hit? More and more that, the stories are coming out, and there are different stories now of why this guy did it. This guy didn't, they asked him why he did it. And he didn't say nothing about in a visiting room with his wife. He didn't say that. So who put that guy up to lie on social media? Was that a part of Jay-Z's plan? I don't know, but it could have been. To steer the narratives away from him. Ask yourself this question. Is there something a brewing with these two guys right here? Because their artists are into it right now. Is there something up? And is Megan's career over now that she has signed with Roc Nation? Is it over, y'all? Ask yourself this question. Is there any movement to move up in her career after signing with somebody like Jay-Z? And why in the world would she do it? After everybody else that failed that signed with her. Except for Rihanna. And she still didn't stick to her music stuff. She do shows as far as personal shows, birthdays for rich people. They pay her $10 million. She come out and sing at the party or the wedding. But she's not doing those concerts. And it's a reason why she did that song before she stopped singing. The B better have her money. She was not going to be a slave to the industry. And she walked away from this mess. And now she's making boogle money and she ain't got to perform another day in her life. Do you all think, this is just a little recap of what I just said. Do you all think that they're beefing for real? Or do you all think that this is to pump up their music? Do you think that Trump is going to pardon Tory? Y'all let me know. And do you all think that Larry Hoover is coming home? Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thanks for watching, y'all. Peace.